Welcome to the Beantown Beatdown. Matthew Burris.
Gabe Chalmers.
Yep, cheers. Red's Raspberry Ale. And we're cutting this short today because Gabe has to go to work. Boo.
I know.
Oh, that's good. I've had the blueberry one, but this one is just as good. Not better than blueberry, but just as good.
Exactly. It is nice.
And because we're cutting this short today, we're gonna talk about Gatti-Ward 1. The anniversary of it is coming up. Yep, May 18th, 2002. The first fight between Arturo Gatti and Mickey Ward. And let me tell you something. I've seen that fight over 1,000 times, and I was watching it this past week because I knew that the anniversary was coming up. And that fight is awesome. I mean, that fight was just pure blood and guts. And it was pure art, too. I mean, so, yeah, fuck you, Meryl Streep.
Here we go again. Yeah, and we use that fight to talk about, our segment, when should a fight be stopped, right?
Yeah, exactly. So. When, because if you look at that fight, both those guys really took a beating. I mean, Mickey got cut on his right eye. Turo's face was bruised up. He had a cut as well, and... and also it looked like going into the 10th round, his trainer, Buddy McGirt, was going to stop the fight. So, but luckily they let the fight go on, and it was just a pure classic, especially in the 9th round when Ward finally got him with that left hook to the body. Bam! Sent him down. And because Mickey Ward was one hell of a body puncher back in the day. And then... Ward, he started going to the head instead of going back to the body, then go back up to the head like he usually does. And then Arturo came back, and then there was one part where Mickey was getting hit, and Mickey was pounding on his stomach going, yeah, what's up?
Yeah, exactly. Come at me.
Yeah, and Jim Lampley was going, he bangs on his stomach as to say to Arturo, come on, let's fight.
Right.
And the other soundbite was when, Gotti had Ward up against the ropes in that round, and Jim Lampley goes, "Stop it, Frank. You can stop it anytime." Frank Cappuccino, the referee.
Oh, right. Yeah, exactly.
And that's normally you don't hear that from a commentator.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, because that's not professional. And even when they were talking about it in the Gatti-Ward, documentary on HBO, Jim Lampley said, "I said to myself, stop it. This is unprofessional." Because the fight was out of control. I was out of control. The crowd was out of control.
Right. Ain't it something? We're talking 2002. That's what gets me. You said it's one of the classics, and that's interesting because usually when you're talking about the classics, you're talking about like the 80s, 90s, type of thing. This definitely stretches the definition of the classics. But it's true. Sometimes newer things can be a little bit of a classic if it goes the right way. It's kind of like how Beyonce's "Crazy Right Now" is actually a classic nowadays. That only came out like 15 years ago.
Well, yeah. I mean, once it gets to the 10-year, 15-year part, it's considered a classic, and.
Not always, though. I don't think, but I guess we'll talk about that more.
Yeah, 15 years. I mean, that was an incredible fight. That was the one fight that year. I mean, of course, that year in 2002, everyone was talking, Lewis versus Tyson, because that fight was coming up in June of that year, and then this fight just kind of stole the show. And these were two super lightweight guys. There was no title on the line, but it was a 10-round classic. I mean, and it really was. People were saying like this was a throwback to the old school day fights, like Carmen Basilio and Tony DeMarco or Rocky Graziano and Tony Zale, Sugar Ray Robinson and Jake LaMotta. Those fights in the 40s and 50s where they were just going back and forth, and it was an incredible fight.
Yeah, totally.
And the rematches were just as good too.
All right. Yeah, exactly. So it's been a pretty good blast in the past right here.
Yeah. And we're gonna end it there. And don't worry, folks, we'll come out with another full episode soon.
Yes, exactly.
So just feed on this for now.
Yeah.
And we have our TV show,
which we'll be handing out the link to it actually very soon. We'll finally have the video archives for you.
Yes, thank you. So go to youtube.com/BladeKnucklesTV, subscribe, and also subscribe to our Facebook page. Pretty soon I'll come up with another blog.
All right, awesome.
So, from Beantown to your town, this is the Beantown Beatdown. Vios con Dios.